Got a million chords over here and shit. And listen to what they say. Now what they do. Today. And it's ironic that this instrumental came on because there's a Tevin Campbell instrumental in the background. I'll let y'all listen. Alright, but anyway, now that look at how the stars align. Now that Black Excellence is on in the background, let's talk about how we are 10 days into the month that celebrates the history of African American Negro. And well, technically we are starting off the month, but part of this month, part of the amazing things that we have seen this month, I first want to mention a Black Excellence that happened Sunday. But before we get to that, let's mention some of the comedy in relation to that Black Excellence. Drake's legal team has released a new statement regarding the Not Like Us lawsuit. Wait, hold on. I gotta put on the sad music. For this one real quick. Where is it? We're the victims, guys! Guys! Where are the ones who've been wrong? The system is against us and we're fighting back. Cause UMG, they're the ones masquerading as a champion of artistic freedom by calling its action merely entertainment. But there's nothing entertaining about pedophilia or child abuse in the real world. That's why we look the other way when the artist we're defending does it in public, on stage, at a show with thousands of people, because we benefit from that. But when it comes to the types and kinds that we don't benefit from, it's not funny. We are confident that the evidence that we will ultimately present at the trial, including information we've already learned to continue to receive since filing the lawsuit, will expose UMG's gross, nasty, disgusting, unfair prioritization of its own corporate profits and executive bonuses over its exclusively signed artists' well-being. They're the truth. My only response to this, quite honestly, it's just laughs all over the place. And let me take this mic down for it to fall. But my where I feel about this statement is just laughs all over the place. Cause like they're talking about gross prioritization. Prioritization would have meant that. All right, let me explain what gross prioritization is to me in my mind. In my mind, gross prioritization is whether an artist is successful or not, you're moving stuff out the way to do things for them. So gross prioritization would be something like this character. Some of them play characters, but hopefully not Kendrick. Anyway, some of these artists, like when they're doing something, whether they're popping off or not, they're getting attention. Kendrick Lamar right now is popping off commercially. The people fuck with him commercially. The people are loving his music right now. GNX recently did numbers. Okay, it did numbers. Mr. Morale, when it came out a couple years ago, did numbers. Good Kid, Mad City all them years ago did and still does numbers. So it's so much evidence to dispel the idea of this argument of him saying like, oh no, they're fake ass fakers, lying ass liars, and they're just making this shit up. Actually, let me run this instrumental back. They're just fake ass fakers, lying ass liars, and they're just making it up that everybody's listening to Kendrick's song. It's like, big dog, we're not making this shit up. People are legitimately listening to this shit. People are legitimately bumping Not Like Us all over the place. Like, I have a video a long time ago on my Twitter where I was at my father's graduation and they were playing Not Like Us there. I go into parties and functions and stuff like that. Everybody all of a sudden start throwing up the Loken Crip walking. I'm walking down the street. Cars pass by. If I walk up to somebody and I say, I see dead people, they gonna hit me with the say Drake, I heard you like them young. So it's like things like that make it so that it's like their prioritization of him is because he's popular right now. He's popping right now. Now, business 101, if you have an artist that's making, okay, let me put this in simpler terms. If I'm a label owner and I have an artist that's making $1 million right now, getting 30 million plays on Spotify and all that, and all other platforms, and your ass is getting 10,000, who you think I'm gonna pay attention to? Also, part of this is funny because it neglects the entire way that UMG works as a whole, because UMG owns a bunch of labels and it trickles down. UMG, the head board, doesn't directly control what the labels do. Like, they can say something every once in a while, but certain things is out of their hands. Like, especially creative control and what label pushes. So it's like, this whole statement is dumb as fuck. But I just wanted to laugh at that statement real quick. And now I have 2 articles pulled up about the main thing that that's probably gonna be the thumbnail that I'm talking about. Oh no, this is the reactions. I think this is the breakdown, because I wanted to like see some breakdowns of what Kendrick did at his performance. And if, by the way, just to clarify, if I use any clips at a Super Bowl performance, this is purely for educational, historical purposes. I want people in the future to be able to look back on the Super Bowl performance and understand how people was feeling and why it's so impactful as it is. Because like, you can hear somebody say, oh, it's impactful. Oh, people loved it. Oh, people this. Oh, people that. But it's not the same as seeing evidence and hearing a breakdown of it. So that's what this is for. So if I show or play any clips from it, it's for that reason. Moving on, Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance was inspired by a PlayStation controller. Now, that's the first thing that it took me a second to realize. I'm not going to hold you. Because when somebody said it afterwards, it made sense. Because when the performance was originally going on, I saw this overview shot. And my first reaction, my first question was, why does he have these shapes on screen? And then I saw somebody on Twitter say that it was PlayStation shapes, and I was like, that makes sense. But let's go through this and break it down step by step. Shelly Rogers, the Super Bowl's halftime art director, confirmed that the 4 stages were in fact inspired by the buttons on a PlayStation controller. During the song Bodies, dancers step out of a gutted Buick GNX sitting on top of a square stage, and the other 3 placed around the field were in the shape of a circle, cross, and a triangle. The latter was the focus of his duet with SZA. Rogers says that the concept came from Lamar himself, so Kendrick himself came up with this, alright, but doesn't know if it has anything to do with his beef with Drake. So in his performance that he did in the year after he spent the whole summer beefing with Drake. He spent the whole summer beefing with Drake. And he does a Super Bowl performance where the main talk of that Super Bowl performance leading up to it was whether or not he was going to, or if he was going to be allowed to perform Not Like Us, a song that he made specifically to diss Drake in their back and forth beef. And you don't know if this has something to do with Drake's beef? Huh? 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 That just doesn't make sense. They continue to say, she continued to tell Wired, I think the was, what, nigga? I think the was? I'm gonna just assume that that's like an error. I think that was symbolic, his way to reach the young people. A lot of it is showing his journey traveling through the American dream. Yeah, let me pull up the performance, because that one is not making too much sense to me, but it may be something in there. Yeah, let's just go to this real quick. Yo, I haven't hit no. Why is it controlling the fucking player? Yep. The most important time and important part of the Super Bowl. And that bitch gonna keep loading. YK. Okay. Okay, so that's where they came out, the GNX. That's still the square. I'm gonna play it at like 2 times speed. Yeah, I'm confused. Okay, so this is like I don't see it. I don't see it come up through the American Dream part. I don't see it. Maybe there's gonna be an explanation somewhere in here, but I don't see it. Maybe. We'll see. A lot of it is showing his journey traveling through the American Dream. Wired says that Mike Carson, the creative director behind the show, revealed that the shapes were meant to provide a clean, easy to understand platform for the rapper to tell a story. Dave, Free, and Kendrick really are into keeping things clean and minimal. Yeah, that setup was clean and minimal, because in previous years, Super Bowl like stages were more intricate and elaborate and more showmanshipy. With his, it was really just plain sets, and it was about the dances, and like even the part where they zoomed over to Samuel L. Jackson and he was doing his speech parts, he just spoke and it was just a football field behind him. It wasn't no crazy setup, and even the joint with the street light, it was just street light, pan the camera down, Kendrick talking. So I agree, I liked it. I liked the setup for the clean and minimal joint. So we went with the monochromatic concrete look and allowed the video game motif to come alive through dialogue, lighting, cinematography, and music. So they said monochromatic, bitch. Then what are all these? Okay, let me see the overhead view again, because I remember seeing different colors. See, look, like right here, they didn't have any special crazy type of background or nothing like that. Like this nigga's just standing on random parts of the field talking, giving his performance. So I agree with the clean and minimal thing. Where's the overhead shot of all of them at like the end? Where is it? It's some point in here where there was an overhead shot of all of them. Damn, am I gonna find it? Hello, where is it? Okay, now that I'm looking back at it and looking through it, just looking through the preview on the bottom, it is monochromatic. I didn't notice that. Cause you know what it is? Cause all of them are wearing like colored clothing. My brain went to then what were the red, white, and blue dancers doing, but I could understand they were symbolizing the flag. FLAG. They were symbolizing the flag and whatnot. So yes, that okay, you got that. I wasn't paying attention. Kendrick's performance wasn't the only story told during the event either. Blah, 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 blah. They're talking about commercials. So now, just in case people try and rewrite history, because every year when a Super Bowl halftime show performance happens, people like to swear to God that it's the worst performance ever, that nobody liked it. Who was actually saying this shit was fire? Well, for one, me. For two, this was the Easter egg one. So what the fuck was the other one? Was the other one the internet's reaction one? Damn. They tried to post it and be slick. They got their wings colored. Look, just to show you, this one is, this is the reaction one. I'm not bugging. So this is just to show you, look. People's fucking with it. They making memes. Niggas is drawing pictures. By the way, today is Monday. As y'all saw at the beginning of the video, today is Monday. Super Bowl happened on Sunday. Niggas was drawing full pictures, fan art of him from his Super Bowl performance. Let me repeat that. Niggas drew fan art of him from his Super Bowl performance. In a day. One day. Okay? Niggas making jokes. The Montoya joke, that's probably gonna get partially lost to time, so I'm gonna give y'all the short version. Y'all can skip ahead a little bit if y'all don't give a fuck. Basically, there's like this video going around Twitter where like it's basically like a Spanish how to catch a no, it's not how to catch butter. Damn, I can't remember the name of that show, but it's basically a show where people put their partners in a situation where like an actor pretends to flirt with them to get them to like see if they would cheat on their partner. I don't remember the name of the show, but that show, that type of setup, it's like that, but it's an all en Espanol version. So basically, like the dude Montoya is a dude that catches his girlfriend cheating, and like on camera his girl is kissing another dude, humping another dude, full straddle, all that type stuff, and he dramatically runs down the beach and he's crying, no, and all that shit. So yeah, that's basically the short version to preserve that joke, or at least, if anything, remind myself of what the fuck this meant and why this is a thing, to where like I want to show y'all and explain a little bit of that to show people don't cross-reference things with a meme unless they give a fuck about it, unless they find it funny. And look, as you see, these tweets ain't got 2-3 likes. 300k. He posted a meme about this shit. 300k. Drew art. Damn near 30k. Made a joke about it. 30k. Out Kendrick brings out Drake like this. Look, niggas making jokes about what Kendrick should do to Drake. 65k likes. 70k likes. Say Drake, I heard you like him young. 100k likes. And Drake did die. 20k likes. More to say Drake shit. 200k likes. Edits of Kendrick's during his performance. 200k. Nigga got bodied by a cutie patootie. 10k likes. So I'm not even gonna read this article. I kind of don't give a fuck. I just want to show y'all some of these tweets. Oh, this is the breakdown. Too loud, too reckless, too ghetto. Uncle Sam representing those who tell the black community how to behave. The dancers forming the disconnected American flag. The imagery, the cultural significance and relevance. You know what? That is a fact. Okay, now the come up part is making sense. Because even with me, like, yeah, I get what they saying. Too loud, too reckless, too ghetto. So I'm going to break this down. Because even with me, as y'all see, look at my hair. What's the first thing that you would think about my hair? A lot of people see my hair and see that I don't have perfectly parted and fucking 2-strand twisted dreadlocks, and they'll be like, oh, he a bum, his hair dirty, he don't take care of his hair, he don't this, he don't that. I actually do take care of my hair. One thing people think is, for some fucking reason, if you don't get your hair retwisted every day and night, wait, I gotta fix this page. But one thing a lot of people swear to God is that if you don't get your hair retwisted every day and night, that your hair is dirty, it's unkempt, that like you need to cut it the fuck off and restart if you're not constantly retwisting it. Number one, a lot of that shit is unhealthy for your hair. A lot of beautification tactics and things like that is unhealthy for your hair, and it stems from racism. Even the term dreadlocks. Now, the term dreadlocks doesn't stem from racism, but the term locks, ironically, does stem from racism, because the term dreadlocks came from like the idea of like way back when African peoples, Jamaicans, whatever the fuck, because they like to swear to God that they're black, but they're not African, they're not African American. They like to act like they're some magical offshoot or whatever the fuck. It's like the black version of I know black, I Dominican. I'm not black, I'm Jamaican. Bitch, that's a type of black. Anyway, the idea of dreadlocks, hair like this, was to get the Caucasus people to be scared of them. They wanted them to see their hair and shiver in their timbers. So the term dreadlocks, you're supposed to see dread when you see my hair locked like this, that comes from black people. That's not a white term, that's not an oppressor term. The term locks comes from black people thinking the term dreadlocks, a term that came from black people, came from white people. So it's like stuff like that, where it's just simple stuff. Like people who meet me, people who talk to me in terms of like what type of person I am, they would be like, oh, he's just a chill person. He's not like he's energetic, but he's not a rowdy person. He's not a crazy person. Like maybe you'll get here and there, he's a little bit annoying, but I'm a harmless person. Like I wouldn't harm a fly. I know I'm a chill individual. I'm just, wait, hold up. I gotta pause the song for this. I'm just, but I'm energetic at the end of the day. I experience this too. People thinking that I'm some type of crazy person just because I have a lot of energy and my hair look like this. People like, oh, you go on a job interview, the first thing they're gonna tell you is, yo, if you go to a front desk type of position, you need to clean your hair up. I wash my hair. I take care of my hair. My scalp is healthy. If I do like this and scratch my scalp and I show you my finger, it's not gonna be black. It's not gonna have no, can y'all see it? Look. You see that? My fingernail, one color. I can scratch my scalp and show you my finger 100 times. My finger's still gonna be the same color. You know why? Because I take care of my scalp. I know how often to wash my hair. I know like how much water my hair can take before I have to do certain things to it. All that retwisting your hair down to the root shit, that's how y'all niggas get old and y'all dreads look like Lil Wayne, and you gotta cut them off because you're going bald. Your hair is fucking thinning from the weight of your dreads, and from on top of you retwisting it. Hey, this may sound crazy, but your hair should not be retwisted more than once a month. You motherfuckers be getting your hair really, your hair shouldn't be getting retwisted for the health of your hair more than once every 6 months. But because, imaginary fashion standards and shit like that, more than once a month. And even that is pushing it. You niggas that get your hair retwisted every 2 weeks, you're the same thing as that dude that threw out their whole, from when they start getting money at like 15, 16 from young summer youth to when they 25, every 2-3 days, every week, they get in the shape up, and they wonder why when they turn 26, they hair do this. They got the George Jefferson at 26. Oh no, why my hairline got pushed back? Oh no, why my shit like LeBron? Cause every week you go into the barber telling him to re-straighten your shit, and every time he straighten your shit, at some point he's gonna have to push your shit back to straighten it, cause your hair is gonna stop growing in them spots. So it's one of those things of like, a lot of people don't actually notice how to recognize a healthy scalp and a healthy head of hair. And I understand that, and I'm fine with that. But there's a lot of people who mentally make assumptions and think weird shit based on it. And it's like, huh? So I definitely understand, and I definitely relate to this sentiment where they're saying too loud, too reckless, too ghetto. Like, nigga, first off, most of y'all niggas call shit ghetto that ain't even ghetto. most of y'all niggas never really seen hood shit. Most of y'all niggas never been in a bando, never been in a trap, none of that stuff, and y'all be calling shit ghetto. It's like, bro, just because you gotta wait in a line, or just because there's a messed up door handle, that's not ghetto. Nigga, you ever been in a crib where it's roaches on the walls and niggas is just sitting there smoking, chilling, like the roaches ain't right there, fat ass roaches on the wall, roaches that make you uncomfortable and make you go, yo, my nigga, you don't see that? A wall full of roaches? You ain't never been in a crib like that? I don't want to hear you talk about this and that is ghetto. You ain't seen ghetto shit before, nigga. You ain't never seen ghetto shit before, nigga. Most of y'all, like I said, most of y'all niggas never seen shit that's ghetto. I'm not gonna go too far into that, but I definitely agree with that sentiment. Kendrick literally protested and taunted America in front of the president during America's biggest sporting event. Chef's kiss, which is true. That's one thing that, like, I was really, like, waiting for while he was at the Super Bowl. I was hoping, praying, because I know, like, through symbolism and stuff like that, that Kendrick is one of those high IQ people in terms of he's able to interweave all these high level references into something that's still digestible for the average person. But once they get further in, once they get more listens through, once they see it more than once, they start understanding and unlocking more ideas within his art. So Kendrick is one of those types of, like, artists where he could bridge the gap between casual listeners and people who only want to listen to lyrical, miracle, spiritual shit. He's like a good at bridging that. So that being said, I was hoping that he would perform all right, but he didn't. But still, the fact that he did all of this, still crazy. Because we got to keep in mind that there's certain restrictions and stuff like that that him and his performance has to adhere to. Sadly, but it is what it is. Kendrick doing all this subversive, subversive? It wasn't subversive. He said he sung Humble. Now, a lot of people may think he just did Humble to just like, oh yeah, Humble's one of his popular songs, but no. He's saying Humble as in, like, any nation can fall. Humble yourself. Any nation, any individual can fall. Look at what happened in 2024 December with the United Health CEO. That nigga is indirectly, I would argue directly responsible for a lot of niggas' deaths through deny, defend, dispose policies. And that nigga was just walking the streets jolly, like, I can't be hurt. No security, no bulletproof vest, no safety measures at all whatsoever. They're not gonna do shit to me. What's going on? Why my chest burn? So, understand. And this is what I say about the whole symbolism indirectly thing. Some people, like I said, y'all may just take it as, oh, he performed Humble as, yeah, that's one of his biggest hits. No, he did that, like I said, to say any nation can fall. Humble yourself. Sit down. Hold up. Be humble. The American flag colors, all black dancers. Yeah, there was not one caucus dancer. Samuel L. Jackson as Uncle Sam, which I feel like that's gonna go over a lot of people's heads. Like, why aren't we talking about this? I get the A minor shit is cool. That's the A chain he got on because it's A small chain, A minor, whatever. I get this A minor shit is cool, but Kendrick actually used this opportunity to say something that is so unbelievably huge. Yeah. And like I said, going back to what I said earlier, Kendrick has to say a message without being upfront and obvious, but he really has to say a message that really shows the world, like, what the fuck? Oh, yeah, he really had the chance and took the chance to use symbolism to give a message to the world through his performance, because he can't just straight up go up there like, this nigga is not Kanye. He's not just gonna go up there and be like, the president hates black people. Hey, this shit is wrong, cousin. Hey, this shit is wrong. That's not a statement that lasts and that teaches future generations, because they would cut that shit off and erase it from the records. But something like this totes that fine line between embarrassing America and, oh yeah, American colors, American flag, yeah. But the shit, like they said, where he stood in the middle of the split American flag. Like, yeah, he stood in the American flag, but what did he do in relation to that American flag? Like I said, if it was another artist, I wouldn't think too hard about it. But Kendrick is one of those people that put subtle references into his shit that you gotta pay attention and critically think about to catch. Having Samuel as Uncle Sam calling Kendrick's performance too ghetto, and then it cutting to all his black backup dancers dressed in the colors of the American flag. Serena crip walking during Black History Month, too poetic. Kendrick proving why he won a Pulitzer. Oh yeah. This is a true fact. Let's go ahead and pull up the Carfax. Oh wait. Just in case, just so you know, Shorty wasn't bullshitting. Kendrick Lamar Pulitzer Prize 2018 for his album Damn. Recording release Damn by Kendrick Lamar was given a Pulitzer Prize. Now, some of you may not understand what a Pulitzer Prize is, so this is what we gonna do. I'm gonna get the perplexity definition. It'll load. Please tell me what I'm getting better at typing. I swear. So, according to Perplexity, okay, that's long as fuck. The Pulitzer Prizes are prestigious awards given annually by Columbia University and blah 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 blah. The awards recognize and honor excellence in newspaper, magazine, and online journalism, literature, and musical composition. Now, this one is added because of Kendrick, but look at how different these are. Newspaper, magazine, online journalism, literature, music. Those aren't even the same category. Musical composition? How do we go from newspaper article writers to musical composition? How do we go from people that write books to musical composition? Letters, drama, and music. The Pulitzer Prize is an award meant for writers, people who who create, whether it be works of fiction or non-fiction, who create literary works, not literary purely as in only books and stuff, and poems can be submitted, because it can also be like screenplays for films and stuff like that. But this is supposed to be an award that uplifts literary works of excellence. Why did they give it to a nigga that wrote a hip-hop album? Think about that. And I'm not saying that in a they did the wrong thing type of way. I'm saying that in a they did the right thing type of way. This nigga's literary excellence is so good. These niggas bent and changed the rules and gave this nigga a record-breaking, fucking rule-breaking award. That shit is crazy. This nigga, he's the first artist to win any Grammys for a diss song, let alone 5. And not only a diss song that specifically mentions the person he's getting at. 5. Because I know some nigga is finna pop out the cut and name a song from fucking 10 years ago that was secretly a diss towards such and such, and you can tell by this subliminal. No, it's a diss where he mentioned the name of the nigga he was dissing. Let's keep going. Kendrick Lamar, the political storyteller you are. So sorry, everyone will only focus on the Drake of it all. I see you, princess, you're mine. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a factual. A lot of people, like I said, are going to see this performance and they're going to watch it once when it happened live at the Super Bowl, go, oh man, that shit was cool, and never watch it again or never critically think about it, never sit with what it's saying. Again, if this was like Rihanna's performance, Usher's performance, you could watch it once and never see it again in your life and have the same experience. Her performance is just her putting on a performance, her putting on a show. Kendrick, he wasn't just putting on a show in terms of I'm here to entertain you. He's basically going the earliest example I know is Aaron McGruder. There's probably somebody before him that did this, but the earliest example I can think of is Aaron McGruder. But he's basically doing the Aaron McGruder approach of, I gotta teach you lessons while being entertaining. Because if people feel like you're just that guy on the corner, that crazy nigga on the corner that sleep on the floor and go, the world is ending, the world is ending, the world is ending, everybody, the world is ending. Everybody's just gonna wave you all, be like, man, you said the world is ending 100,000 fucking times. They're not understanding that you're trying to say the world as we know it is ending. All they know is you're shouting the world is ending over and over. So they gotta entertain you to keep your attention. Because most people, if they're not being entertained, they don't give a fuck. They're not paying attention to it. They don't give a fuck. Most people work for money, not because they enjoy doing their work and they monetize it. It's because they literally have to. Go home and this day fucking hobby when they go home. So yeah, that's just showing some of the reactions. And what the fuck? Why did my shit start glitching out? I don't know. But point of that is, like I said, I just wanted to document these moments and show and say, like, people really fuck with his performance. And like, his performance is deeper than just, I'm gonna call Trick a pedophile in front of millions and thousands of people and they're gonna sing along. No. Aaron McGruder approach. That's the thing that gets them entertained. That's the thing that people want to see. But under showing them what they want to see is also what they don't want to see. That being said, last thing I wanted to end it off with is letting y'all know that Euphoria Season 3 is officially in production. The last season, what is it, 2025? The last season was in 2022. So that's solidly 2, if we account for time difference, 3, and we don't know how long this season is going to take to produce. So it's probably going to be a 5 fucking year gap between Euphoria Season 2 and 3. I'm not going to lie, if this new season is ass, it ends with Season 2 for me. I'm going to treat this shit the same way as I do The Promised Neverland. Season 2, done. Season 3, consider that some other shit. I don't know what the fuck it is. Consider that some other shit. Because season 1 and 2, there are multiple different characters in season 1 and 2 that I'm not sure if they're going to come back for 3, A and B, and a couple who either were killed off or died that a lot of people were watching the show for. So I don't know how the fuck you're going to move on when Fez was one of the best characters in the damn show passed away in real life. Like, how the fuck are you going to continue the show? You know, so I just wanted to say, keep your eyes up. Geriatric Rue is coming. The only way I could see this making sense is if they make it these niggas is in high school. Because like at the end of season 2, these niggas graduated high school, and a lot of these actors are older, physically, visually, mentally, yada yada yada. Please let these niggas be in college, or let it just be a town story, or move to the next generation. Nigga, do something. Do something. But please don't just make it the same ass high school drama. Because dog, I'm not gonna lie, that shit is gonna be ass. And you already struggling. Fucking, who is you for? HBO? HBO, y'all already struggling to keep people on a fucking platform. And a lot of people can access this show for free and are going to, you know. I don't know how, but I know how. So y'all are really struggling. Please don't shoot yourself in the foot by making this ass. Make it good. That being said, let's move into the gaming news. And before we start the gaming moves, I said before we start the gaming moves, laugh at me. I am an insolent fool. Before we get into the gaming news, I need to drink some water, but I don't know where it's at. Where is my big ass jug of water? Hold on, I'll be back. I'll be back. water was in there the whole time with my dumb ass. So, as many of you know, over the weekend, Sony had an outage. PSN was not working. A lot of people came home from work on a glorious Friday in the month that celebrates the history of the black mans and womans that impacted American history. They came in their house feeling, if they were black, black and beautiful, and if they were Dominican, black and beautiful. And they sat down out there because, you know, I know black, I Dominican. Sure, buddy. Put that motherfucker in a situation and let them see that it's a black man putting them in that sticky situation. Hey, brother, we both black. We hey. Mijo, we black. No, I meant to say fucking hermano and my dumb ass. Hey, mi hermano, brother, my nigga, we black. But we're not gonna go into that. Point is, they sat down with their black excellence. They picked up their PlayStation controller and said, I want to play insert various popular game. One of various popular games. And they booted it up and they got an error code in their game saying you can't access this game. You're not online. Oh, maybe they had an update because, you know, whenever it's a system update and you ain't update, it doesn't connect to PSN. They go to check updates, it's nothing. Okay, maybe it's the game. They go to check updates, it's nothing. What's happening? They go online, they Google, is PSN down? They go to the website, PSN is down. Some people, if you add your games digitally and your PlayStation wasn't set as your primary PlayStation, you were cooked. And there was no way to set it as your primary PlayStation because, again, couldn't access PSN. Couldn't access PSN. So you couldn't change it to your primary PlayStation. Going from there on, PSN was down for several days and it affected a lot of people. Like I said, I think one of the good things about this is there are going to be a whole large group of people that are going to be scared back into buying games physically, which is something I'm going to always be happy for and I'm going to always love, because I could hop on my little high horse and, you know, pull out my games, do my little game spread, say, hey, fuck nigga, this is why I buy games physically. But that's not what today is about. Today is about me saying this is why buying games physically is a good thing. Because, and advocating for the rights of physical games is a good thing. Because the second thing that usually comes up in these conversations, like right before I get into the article, is usually after buy more games physically is, man, most of the time the game not even on the disc. We should fight for that. What we should do is, if the game is not offered on the disc, don't buy the game digitally or physically. Simple. Oh man, but I'm addicted to Call of Duty and I'm gonna play it every year. And I'm part of the reason why every year Call of Duty is one of the top 10 selling games since like 2011, man. So I don't know if that's gonna work for me. Then shit that happens, like when PSN goes down, the whole game goes down, when stuff like that happens, again, don't look left, don't look right. Look in the mirror and look at yourself. Okay? The stuff like that is bound to keep happening if we as a gaming community don't fight for it. Okay? And that's just in general in life. If you don't work to get shit, you ain't never gonna have shit. Okay? So, like, going back to this whole thing, we need to figure out some type of system where we could get 100 million, quintillion, billion bytes on a damn disc, so that we could get these games physically on these discs, so that it's no situations where single player games require online when they're single player. I don't need to connect with other people to play this game functionally. But let's bring it in and talk about why Sony has spilled the beans on what caused a PSN outage and thrown in some free PSN sub to those affected. So yeah, if you were affected by this, by the way, you get not a goddamn thing if you weren't subscribed to PlayStation Plus. Now, if you are a PlayStation Plus subscriber, I'ma spoil it. You get 2 days short of a week of free PSN. 5 days. You get 5 extra free days of PSN. It's trash. But let's read on. While it only lasted around a day, Sony has thrown in some free PSN time to all users. On Zitter, the Ask PlayStation account posted the following statement. Network services have fully recovered from an operational issue. We apologize for the inconvenience and thank the community for the patience. All PlayStation Plus members, all PlayStation Plus members will automatically receive an additional 5 days of service. You know what they should give us? An extra free game this month. Next month or this month, they should give, no, next month, so that we have a whole month to claim it. They should give us an extra free game. I think that's what they should do. Yeah, you will not show that fucking video. Fuck out of here. Now an operational issue is vague, of course. We still don't know the exact nature of the... Can I exit out of this dumbass shit? Yo, bro. Alright. Fuck this article. We're not reading it. Yeah, I basically gave you all the context. That annoying ass box on the side of the screen pissed me off. Fuck them. Speaking of PlayStation now, they might be cracking down on shovelware spam games. Now, I haven't read this article and I don't know much about this topic, so we're gonna do what I rarely do and read the first paragraph. But my main question is, what the fuck do they count as shovelware? Because shitty games aren't necessarily shovelware games. That's like the main thing that I want to say about this before we like get into it. Shitty games aren't shovelware. I think shitty games should have a space to exist just as much as non-shitty games, because like they matter. Sometimes you need a lesson of what not to do to learn what to do. So, and even that, like, a game might be shitty to a large majority of people, but there might be still a few people that enjoy it. Like, for example, me with Avengers 2020. I enjoyed what I played of that game. Now, could it have been better? Could there be some things that like could have been fixed to make the game an overall better experience? Yeah, sure. But of the stuff that was there when I was playing it, and you could go back to my playthrough, nigga, I enjoyed playing that game. Now, y'all didn't see the Black Widow part that I played because, you know, footage corrupted. There ain't nothing I could do about that. But for Black Widow, she was the most fun character. And like Hulk was fun. Playing as Kamala Khan was pretty fun. Iron Man was cool. There was a lot of fun things that I enjoyed about that game, and a lot of fun concepts and ideas. Like, because that game is shitty, would y'all consider that shovelware? Even though there's a few people out there that after all the updates and improvements, like me, enjoyed it. This could be a dangerous slippery slope. We're gonna see where they're starting off with this policy, and eventually we'll see where that slope is going to. But in recent months, digital storefronts across all gaming platforms have seemingly become inundated with AI-generated games, shovelware, and rip-off titles. So I think what they're saying with this is they're basically gonna cut down on people uploading fake games, essentially. So, hey, if you upload in the next day before, PlayStation not playing that shit. If you upload the next fucking Grand Theft Auto 6.5, PlayStation's not playing that shit. They gonna point to the door and hit you with the "Get the fuck out of here!" Many games that make it to these storefronts are questionable at best, boasting copy and paste assets, paltry mechanics, and rinse and repeat content, which is not always the devil, because like I said, we need shitty games to exist. IGN carried out a recent investigation into the state of quality assurance processes protecting these storefronts, focusing most specifically on PlayStation and Nintendo stores. was noticed, that in the last couple of days that some of these spam games have silently been stripped from the PlayStation 5 store. Are we about to witness a mass exodus of shovelware games from our digital storefronts? Now, the title of this article is missing. Because something like, I don't know, Wii Music could be considered shovelware for the Wii, but I wouldn't necessarily say that Wii Music doesn't deserve a space to exist in the gaming niche. Because Wii Music, just like any other shitty game, we all agree that it's shitty, but that doesn't mean it doesn't have a place to exist. That doesn't mean it doesn't have a place where it's like, yo, this game is shitball, dirt, ass, clap worthy, but I still like it. I don't like in particular like Wii Music, but I'm just re-expressing that sentiment that I had with Avengers 2020, for example. PlayStation users were complaining about a shovelware epidemic on the platform's digital storefront years ago. Well, yeah, ever since things went digital, like they said, like I mentioned earlier with the day before, it's easier for people to scam niggas with fake games and stuff like that. And not only that, on top of that, gaming is the biggest form of entertainment in the world and makes more money than movies, TVs, music, all that other stuff. So naturally, in any field where there's a lot of money, there's gonna be a scamming ass nigga waiting around the corner, rubbing his hands like the dude with that yellow jacket popping out from behind a tree and looking with dollar signs in their eyes. They gonna go, oh man, I'm gonna be able to get free money off of a couple of these dumbasses. Let me just make a Kickstarter, asset flip a couple assets, make a trailer comparing the idea of my game to whatever popular games from the demographic that I want to swindle are a part of, probably the biggest demographic, and oh boy, OG Williker, free money glitch right there. So it's like, that's naturally gonna happen, but again, I don't want this to also affect people who are just making shitty games. It's a problem that has been brewing for a while, but it peaked recently with an investigation. Oh wait, I read that. Oh wait, no I didn't. It seems that quality assurance processes are slacking, encouraging developers to push dozens of asset flip AI generated games to storefronts. I want to use that moment, now that I'm thinking about it, to show y'all some history. Give me a second, let me pull it up. You see this image right here? Now, this is even before my time. I'm not that old, you know, the jitteries call me Unc, but I'm not even halfway through my 20s. I'm not even pushing 30. I'm barely pushing 25 if we keeping it a buck. But this is before my time. What you're seeing is the official Nintendo seal. Now, to give you a little bit of history, just a tiny bit, just enough so you know why this is important in terms of why this happened. Before digital storefronts existed, fuck being prominent, before digital storefronts existed, the way that you got games was your only option was to physically get up, rise out your seat, float over to your car if you're a superpowered individual, walk if you're a normal human being, or just a, you know, like superhero that doesn't have the ability to fly or float. Stroll over to your car, get in, or stroll over to the nearest motor vehicle, that being bus, train, car, maybe you motorize your bike, whatever, and you have to physically go to a store and buy a box. Yes, a box, not plastic reusable box, no, a cardboard box for your game and take it home and pop it into your console and play the game. Now, I say all that to say anybody could put a game in a box and write Nintendo on the front, but not everybody could have that official Nintendo seal with the special way that it looked, because people could look at it and be like, hey, I have Nintendo games at home, the seal doesn't look like that, this is fake. So Nintendo included an official seal on their game to let people know, hey, if you're buying this game, Nintendo approves of this game, and Nintendo, we played this game and made sure that not only is it a real game, not only if you like these type of games is it a decent game, but that the game fucking works. You're not gonna pop the game into your console and it's gonna blow up your console. You're not gonna pop this game into your console and your console is gonna show a message saying, we got your bitch ass. We just scammed you to keep it a buck, and then you go there the next day, the whole store is empty, and all it is a shelf of the remaining copies of that goddamn game. No. This is an official game where if you buy it, you know that you're not getting scammed. Like I said, and I had to mention a box thing, this is where it comes full circle, is because, again, it was just a box that people put these games in. So at first, people was just putting cartridges in boxes and selling people any old thing in a box and just saying, oh, look, it comes in a box. It's a Nintendo game. It's on a cartridge. Clearly, it's a Nintendo game. And Nintendo was like, we're not playing that. You're not going to ruin and tarnish our reputation by having people think that these fake ass games that we have nothing to do with are approved on our console. Fuck no. So that's where the whole Nintendo seal of approval thing. So we went from Nintendo having a seal of approval that you had to get to put a game on their console officially, period. We go from that to now anybody can upload anything. Maybe it's time to bring that type of system back, where you have some people who are playtesters for games who just sit there all day and they play like an hour, 20 minutes of a game and make sure that the game is real. Now, I can't guarantee that niggas have to beat every game to prove that the game is real or whatever like that, or they have to play it for a certain amount of days if it's a live service game. But like logistically, that is possible to work out, but I'm just too lazy to sit here and think it out. But maybe they can implement some type of system where they have actual people test these games before they're allowed to be on the storefront and make sure that the games work and don't make your PS5 transform into a bomb that you can strap on your chest and run towards the nearest PS4 nigga's PS4 and hold the PS4 towards your chest while your PS5 is about to blow up so you can blow that shit up and make it and get another one. I don't know if that's the type of situation that we going on, but there's got to be some type of system. We got to bring that system back, man, because obviously not having that system is not working. PS4 and PS5 users have noticed the vast amounts of shovelware winding up in their search results, and some developers are standing out as key culprits. For instance, Random Spin Games, which releases multiple games a month, all of which are low effort, mostly pointless creations. Who are you to determine low effort? Maybe the person is just ass at doing something. That doesn't mean it's low effort, number one. Number two, a pointless game is very subjective. Because there's a lot of people who would say that Avengers 2020 was pointless. I would say I don't agree. It looks like what happened with Avengers is a lot of effort was put into making a fun action adventure game, and the developers of that game wanted to make that and were making that, and bigwigs came over there. Like I said, like always, they came over there, dick on the shoulder, looking. That looks nice, but make it a Fortnite. What the fuck does that mean? Make it live service, charge them for that shit. And fucked up and ruined the game and made the game something that it was never meant to be and should have never been. So again, a pointless game is very, very, very subjective. Breakthrough Gaming is another name. This developer was releasing 2 or 3 RPG games a month at its peak. However the fuck you pronounce that. That looks like one of them damn. Oh, what the fuck? That looks like one of those damn Amazon seller names. Basically, when people sell shit on Amazon, they basically go and generate a name of just random characters so that like they could trademark their little fake ass business and keep it a buck and keep it a G like that. And trademark it basically. So yeah, if it's so bad that we're getting just random ass names, yeah, there's a problem. Which in the last 5 or 6 weeks has released around a dozen games. You can likely imagine how bad they all are. Eurogamer noticed today that stacks of titles from random spin games, one of the biggest offenders on PlayStation, have been removed on the download. Damn, them games was gay and they was hot in it. And shit, I hope they become comfortable with themselves. What? It hasn't been highlighted why they've been removed, but it could have been a knock-on impact from Higgins' investigation, and PlayStation Store operators are getting wiser about these deceptive practices. Now, what will they do about the scam copies that pop up, like the fake Black Myth Wukong? Okay, they didn't link the article there, but I don't feel like looking it up, and I don't really think y'all would give a fuck. But let me basically put it like this, though. Fake Wukong that they're talking about is basically just a shitty platformer game, which is what I said earlier, that this could go down a very slippery slope of maybe it's not so much that these games are shovelware, so to speak, but they're just ass. Like, there's probably somebody out there that likes Anubis the Second, which a lot of you probably think is Anubis too. Let me, now what will they do about scam copies, rip off Last of Us on, blah, blah, blah. Anubis 2. Now, a lot of you probably know this game from, where's open image in new tab. A lot of you probably know this game for being like the #1 game that people cite as like proof that the Wii was full of just straight garbage ass games. And I would say you're not wrong about that statement. This is proof. But just because this game was an ass copy of another game, that doesn't mean that it should be invalidated. Like, was it a cash grab? Yes, sure, 100%. Not gonna argue or disagree with you about that. But does that mean it shouldn't have the room to exist? Nah. Again, I want to know, like, how specific are they going to get? How are they gonna distinguish the difference between this game is just fucking ass and what's shovelware? Because I can understand removing AI games or games that don't work or games that are scams, but if y'all just start removing any old game that niggas call ass, I'm very scared for the future of gaming, bro. I'm very scared. Like, imagine a world where you put your game on PlayStation and PlayStation goes, man, this shit is so ass, nobody deserves to play it. Get the fuck off our storefront. And you had a small community of people that liked the game, even though everybody else thought the game was horrendous to the highest degree. Like, what if it's a game that drops broken, unfinished, and never works within the first year of release, but after the first year is good? Like a Battlefield, literally any Battlefield game. The first year of any Battlefield game, I would never recommend playing any Battlefield game year one, unless you just got disposable, buy another PS5 if this one fucks up income. If you only have one PS5 and you don't got the money to just financially be okay if you buy another PS5, don't play Battlefield in the year it releases. All right? At all. In no way, shape, or form. Don't even try it. Shit's not gonna work, I promise you. So it's like, what happens when it comes to games like that? What happens when it comes to games like Cyberpunk that really turned it around, but at first worked like horribly? What happens when it comes games like The Division, where for both The Division 1 and 2 on release, every critic I know and I saw, how long was I going without music? Every critic I know and I saw was like, yeah, this shit is terrible, this shit is ass, blah, 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 blah. But a year in, after some updates, people was like, oh, this is low-key kind of good. It's a slippery slope. It's a slippery slope, and I don't want to slip down it. Some slopes that, some place that also has slopes that I'm not going to want to slip down are an Elden Ring Night Rings map. And apparently the map will sometimes see large-scale changes to terrain, including procedurally appearing volcanoes, forests, and yes, swamps. Not gonna lie, just reading this headline, I'm getting a headache, and It's why I had to sit down. Because I know this game, and the beta test for this game is in 4 days, ironically. And I got into the beta test, so trust and believe we will. Yeah, it's on Friday. Trust and believe when the beta for this game goes live, the online network test for this game goes live on PS5, I will be there playing this game, not enjoying it. But I will be playing this game nonetheless, and we'll see if maybe this shit will be the mix to the Soulsborne formula that I like. Because I thought maybe it was just that I hate all Soulsborns, but beating Deathbound last year showed me that I don't hate Soulsborns. I just hate games that bore me, and Elden Ring bores me. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. But speaking of PC Gamer Magazine, issue 405, director Ishizaki shares that the map sometimes sees large-scale changes to terrain in the form of procedurally appearing volcanoes or swamps or forests. I want to know what's the system that the changes are based around, if that makes sense. So like, what parts of the map will be static constants where I'll know what's going on that part of the map always, no matter what? That's really what I want to know. And how, like, there's a lot of questions I have about this game, but we're gonna find out Friday with that PS5 version. We wanted the map itself to be a giant dungeon, so players have the chance to traverse and explore a different way every time they play. Now, if y'all don't know anything about Soulsborne games, one thing that's very like consistent amongst the Soulsborne games is that there are a lot of hidden places that are very hard and oddly specific to get to. Those places are now going to be even harder and even more oddly specific to get to now that the map is going to be partially procedurally generated. Because I just fucking know that they're going to have some secret boss or some secret fuck ass room where if you procedurally get a volcano and you go, and if you get a volcano that specifically appears in this exact specific spot and you go to the tip and you jump in, at any other time it'll kill you, but at this specific time, if it generates in this specific spot, if you jump in it, there's a chest inside where you can get a free weapon that one-shots every boss in the game. Like, that's just how Soulsborne games are. It's just weirdly random, oddly specific Easter egg type stuff like that that's going to get even harder to access. That's why I had to sit down for this. My head is just spinning just thinking about this. Ishizaki said that you have to choose the boss you want to face at the end of the 3rd day. Once you've made that choice, maybe you have an idea of how you want to strategize against that boss. This might change how you approach the map. We wanted to offer players that agency to decide, I need to go after a poison weapon this time to face this boss. So there you have it. Oh god. Weapons will be inconsistent and builds won't carry over past saves. Then on top of that, we gotta find weapons every time. I'm just reading this article and I already know how stressful this game is. And stuff like this is just gonna make it more stressful. Oh lord. I'm gonna have to have 2 people carry me, dog. Once you've made that choice, maybe... Oh, wait, I read that. So, there you have it. While Elden Ring Night Rain does throw in some roguelike and co-op elements to freshen things up, it doesn't dare to go without offering a horrible old swamp that'll likely leave you greatly poison debuffed. You don't really see a From Software game without a poison swamp, so why start now, I suppose. Elsewhere in this chat with the PC Gamer, Ishizaki says that tossing some roguelike elements into the pot was definitely a way of condensing the RPG experience down rather than chasing a trend. Not that there's anything wrong with that. My brain just hurts reading this, knowing what type of headache-inducing stress I'm about to incur. Ah, gee. Let me stand up when we go back to talk about franchises with gameplay that isn't designed to stress you out and raise your blood pressure so you can get satisfying wins. GTA 6! Is it coming to PC? Is it not coming to PC? Will it only be on console? How much will it cost? Hopefully, this article is about to answer some of these questions. Because allegedly, now, hold on. I gotta get the disclaimer out. Now, something I always say on these streams is I like to stay away from rumors as much as possible, and the only time I touch it is when I think I have something to say about the topic. This is one of those times. But again, treat everything in this video as just yappage for giggles and shits and not pure facts. Now, there may be factual statements in here, there may not be. I don't know. I'm treating everything as a lie for giggles, shits, and my own mental health. That being said, let's go back to let's go to this article. I wouldn't be surprised to see that trend continue. GTA 6 is currently slated for PS5 and Xbox Series X/S, but there's been no official mention of a PC release so far. That's surprising in the year of our Lord and Savior 2025, when big releases are often released simultaneously across all three platforms, or at least follow up soon with a PC port. Speaking of Zelnick teased, there goes that word, teased, so he has not confirmed anything, a portable computer release, portable too, but personal computer release of Grand Theft Auto 6 Edition will be on the way. But the company tends to not go all across platforms simultaneously. So with Civilization 7, it's available on console and PC and Switch right away, Zelnick said, making comparison with, oh my god, cut this shit off. Making comparison with Firax's recently launched Civ 7. With regard to others in our life, I hate when they do that shit. The quote says something plain as day and you want to repeat it. So with Civ 7, it's available on console and PC right away. With regard to others in our lineup, we don't always go across all platforms simultaneously. Historically, Rockstar has started with some platforms and then historically moved to other platforms. Yeah, but historically we not in them times no more. Historically we're in a different time period. Interestingly, Zelnick admitted that the PC version of a multi-platform game can generate 40% of overall sales. As a result, the PC platform is growing in importance. Yeah, that's right. More people who are gaming enthusiasts are switching over to PC because we're realizing if you want to play PlayStation games, they're going to come to PC. You want to play Xbox games, they're coming to PC. You want to play Nintendo games, you got to get a Nintendo console. And if either you're a fan of Nintendo games or not, meaning you were going to get a Nintendo console any fucking way. Because Nintendo would rather jump off a bridge doing backflips and a deuces sign off of a bridge into a body of straight concrete, unsettled concrete, and just sink in and get stuck in the concrete, wait till the concrete harden and just stay there for the rest of eternity. Birds pooping and peeing all over their face and mouth, people dropping pizzas on their face, corpse rotting in that damn concrete. Nintendo would rather have all of their employees that they love, and Nintendo is a company, they're not immune to crunch, but they definitely are nicer to their employees from what I've seen than a lot of other companies. They would rather have all their employees do that. All the heads down from Miyamoto, Sakurai, all of them would rather do that than ever port a Nintendo game to another platform. And all Nintendo, people who are fans of any Nintendo franchise know that the best version is still going to be on PC. But generally speaking, if you want to legally support the gaming industry, you're going to buy a Switch. So that being said, a lot of companies have to release on certain platforms. Grand Theft Auto doesn't. Because let me remind y'all yet again, Grand Theft Auto, Rockstar are one of the very, 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 very few companies privileged to have what I like to call borderline infinite money. Why? Because they have borderline infinite money. They can wait 20 years to drop GTA 6 and still sell 10 million copies day one. They can wait 30 years, still make 10 million copies day one. Why? Because their fan base of rabid fans is so large. The amount of people that will buy this day one off of being hardcore Grand Theft Auto fans, in combination with the people who are like just normally just buying the game because, oh, Grand Theft Auto's cool. We haven't seen a new Grand Theft Auto game in a long time. Fuck it, I'll buy it. The size of those two groups of people are so immensely large that the general people that will be turned off by waiting a long time for a new Grand Theft Auto game are smaller than the amount of people that are going to buy it. And even if it is inverse, the verse is so negligible because they have so many people that are going to buy it day one, no questions asked. Doesn't fucking matter. The focus for GTA 6 Edition for now are the console releases, blah, blah, blah. When you have a big title in the market, and we have many of them coming, historically, that has sold consoles. Yes, but historically, those have been the main and only ways to play it. Because in previous generations, in previous decades, it was way harder to build a PC. It didn't get really easy to build your own PC until like, I'll say 2015. Anytime before that, if you wanted to build your own PC, nigga, there was no PC parts picker. You had to take your ass to Micro Center and hope that the Micro Center representative you ran into understood games and gaming enough to hook you the fuck up with a system that would actually make sense. You had to hope that your pre-built that your grandmama got in her bedroom that run off a dial-up when you was 8 could run it. PC gaming was not that good either. Playing games on PC, that was the hardest platform to play games on, because even when you did have up to snuff equipment, they didn't give a fuck about optimization back then as much as they do now. So it was way different in previous generations. It was way harder to access the whole PC market. Then there was stuff like Games for Windows or Games for Windows Live, whatever the hell it was called. There was stuff like that. It was 100 times harder to play mainstream games on PC. Even though the peak best situations were better, it was way fucking harder. 10 times harder for no reason. That being said though, one thing I do actually want to like push is the idea that, again, more enthusiasts are buying PCs. It is getting easier for people to get into PC gaming. And if you play any console that's not Nintendo, I encourage you to get into PC gaming, because the only true exclusive to PlayStation currently is Astrobot. 9 times out of 10, you either give a fuck about Astrobot or you don't give a fuck about Astrobot. And I'm not gonna lie, Astrobot is a single player game that I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. As someone who's played through Astrobot and loved the game, in 10 years you'll be able to play it on a beefy enough PC on a PS5 emulator. Number one. Number two, that game is good, but to buy a whole console to play Astrobot, I don't think I could justify that, because the PlayStation doesn't have enough console exclusives that push the platform. Even in the timed exclusive department, I don't think it's strong enough, bruh, because all them shits eventually come to PC, and even if you have to wait a year for it to release on PC, then another year for it to actually work on PC, like I need a lot of y'all to realize, you're not a content creator or nothing like that. You don't have to play these games day one. Matter of fact, it's in your best interest to not play these games day one, because then you could not only get the game on a discount, you could get the game on a discount when it works best for a computer, when it's more optimized and stuff like that, and when your computer is probably more likely to be overpowered, you know, because now you can afford better parts, or when you built the PC it was on par, but now that they fixed the game, your computer is over par. So stuff like that, I want y'all to really like keep in consideration when it comes to building a PC, and when it comes to like just knowing that this whole not releasing on console, I mean only releasing on console thing, this really an old ass idea, and it's gonna be a timed exclusive, no doubt. I don't think tariffs are going to be our friend. They're nobody's friend. But I think there will be a meaningful uptick in console sales in calendar year 25 because of the release schedule. Grand Theft Auto is one of the few games that can make niggas that haven't already brought a PS5 buy one. Niggas that have been stuck on a PS4 for the last 10, 15 years, niggas that are still asking, is it coming to PS4? In the year of our Lord and Savior, big 2025, and using that shit as something other than a Netflix 4K machine, or to play or either a Netflix 4K machine or a Bloodborne console, them niggas will finally scrounge up the cash. They'll finally go into the Walmart and put it under their big ass 2000 t-shirt, because you know them niggas ain't up to date, up to snuff on nothing. So they still wearing t-shirts that look like dresses from 2002 on their gangsta-licious shit. They gonna slip it in the hole in the back and just try and walk out the store. And when the guards start catching up to them, they gonna run. And like that Dashi skit, they gonna hit a freeze, freeze, and they gonna teleport out. So now that niggas figured out to do that, yeah, it's a lot more people that's gonna have PS5s solely because of Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto 6, being that it's been as long as it's been since we've gotten the last new Grand Theft Auto, 100% this is a console pusher for all them niggas. Bro, I don't see no reason to upgrade. This shit not coming to PS4 and you want to play it bad, get a PS5, bitch. Not just coming from us, solely coming from y'all, but coming from others, solely coming from y'all. So I'm not concerned about that console sales falling. I think the trend that you'd want to focus on is the increasing share of the market that is reflected in personal computers. So why no PC release for GTA 6 at present? As Zelnick noted, Rockstar has traditionally started with console releases. Yeah, but again, that was a different era. That was a different time. Last time you dropped a new game was 2013. 2013. You know what happened in 2013? The PlayStation 4 was less than a year old. It just came out. Okay? I want a lot of y'all to remember that when Grand Theft Auto 5 came out, it came out on Xbox 360 and PS3. Y'all are playing a PS3 game in 2025. Keep that in mind, alright? A PS3 game that got a PS4 enhanced version port, whatever the fuck you want to call it. The PS4. That same game is on PS5 that y'all playing. That's a PS3 game. That's Xbox 360. Okay. Speaking of Xbox 360, let's talk about how Valve, the ones that are rumored to want to give it a second swing at making Steam machines, are making player-friendly changes to forced advertising on Steam. Now, I will always and forever hate the UI and the Steam launcher. Always and forever. Let me repeat that again. Always and forever hate the layout of Steam's layout and stuff like that, their launcher. But one thing I will also like, I will always love, about Steam is their policies. Now, I didn't read nothing about this article, but I'm not even reading the summary. We're just gonna hop right into it. Started a sentence off with a conjunction. A number of game developers, in-games ads are their biggest source of revenue. What the fuck? I'm gonna need some examples. Okay. Yeah, let me see. Money. Nope. I'm gonna need a list. I'm gonna need some examples. Oh, Zigna, that does make sense. Latica, who the fuck is that? Known for Angry Birds. Hopefully is currently one of the top. Who the fuck is that? Games like Star Trek Fleet Command, Marvel Strike Force. Okay, so I know who the fuck y'all are. Search. Let's back that up. Girl, you look good. Company that develops Funfly, PTLTE game. Last War Survival. The fuck is that? We doing research. We going into a rabbit hole right now. The fuck? Alright. Copy. What the fuck? This game is real? Okay, so Playtika specializes in casual casino game. Okay, yeah. Casino games, that would make sense. So a lot of those companies are basically okay. These are mostly mobile games. Okay, that makes sense. So mobile, basically, if you bring your mobile game over to Steam, we are not Google Play. You gonna have to specify them in-game ads, number one, and number two, yeah, it's gonna be some rules that come with that. I fuck with that because it's so annoying to play a game on mobile and then watch all these goddamn ads. Every time you beat a level, these niggas want to show you 3 or 4 or 5 ads. Like, I was thinking from a PC gamer perspective, but thinking from that perspective, this makes more sense. While non-intrusive ads don't usually impact the game's immersion, some force the player to watch them in order to continue playing. I remember that was a thing that happened in Rogue Company where if you watch ads, they would give you in-game currency. Although such force ads are more commonplace in mobile games, Vlavi now has policies in place that make sure this practice doesn't extend to PC titles. Cause, as I was saying the other day when it came to the whole tariffs on video game situation, a lot of y'all may be younger or a lot of y'all may be just fucking dumbasses, so y'all believe that politics doesn't affect your video games, but it does. Because what? Corporations will use any excuse to raise the price on your game. Any excuse. They don't give a fuck what the excuse is, whether it does or doesn't make sense. They will use it to raise the price on your games. And this is just corporations in general. They will use any excuse to up the price and not up the quality as much as you'll let them. You'll being the general fan base. And although such force ads are more commonplace in mobile games, at least through those available via Steam. Start a sentence off with conjunctions. Rumors of big players like EA pondering in-game advertising. See, EA, they're always known for greed. Evil Ass Niggas Incorporated. This Steam policy acts as a deterrent, safeguarding the interests of players. Yeah, because if they could, they would. In its advertising related document for developers spotted by Gaming on Linux, Steam now shows a new rule that disqualifies paid advertising as a revenue model for games listed on the platform. Oh. They said, hey, if you want to make money off of ads in your game, keep that shit on mobile. Keep that bullshit on Grammy's Facebook game. Don't bring that Don't bring that stuff to like our AAA releases. Hell no. As a revenue model for games listed on the platform, according to the post, games cannot force users to engage with ads in order to play or lock gameplay behind an ad. In addition to this, they cannot incentivize players to watch ads by offering them rewards. So what I mentioned with Rogue Company, that shit's not gonna fly, gang. They said all that paid advertising shit, get the fuck off our storefront with that. Steam can't help but catch W's when it comes to creating policies. They stay cooking over there. Furthermore, the policy page dictates that a developer cannot charge another for Steam features, including bundles, sale pages, store pages, franchise pages, and the like. SteamDB on Blue Sky, this stance on in-game ads has existed on Steam for quite a while now, but is more visible thanks to the newly added documentation chain. Shout out Blue Sky. I'll still be on there. Follow me on Blue Sky. Throughout the years, Valve has gained quite a good reputation amongst gamers, especially the personal computer gaming community, due to its many player-first decisions. And yeah, well, not player-first decisions as in the people that ran shitty verses, but player-first as in they're consumer-friendly with their practice. The latest change to underline Steam's policy on ads and in-games is one of the several consumer-friendly moves that the Half-Life developer has implemented recently. And yeah, they're basically trying to promote their other article, blah, 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 blah. Steam caught another W. They caught another W. But you know who didn't catch another W? Dragon Age co-creator when he was talking to EA. Well, I should say EA, but I'm saying the Dragon Age co-creator because you know they gonna fuck. Yo, the whole situation with how they're going back and forth and publicly shitting on the big wigs that's handled inside of BioWare, I wouldn't be surprised if some upper staff were to get laid the fuck off because they really talking hot right now. And you know EA loves to fire niggas because they love to be as cheap as possible. Dragon Age co-creator. Oh wait, I read that already. The audience is still here and waiting. During a financial call, EA boss Andrew Wilson said Dragon Age the Veilguard failed to resonate with a broad enough audience. Well, yeah, it's a very, very niche game, and yeah, that game went through a bit of development hell. So for those of y'all who don't know, basically EA told BioWare, the makers of Dragon Age Veilguard, they went to BioWare and said, yo, gang, I'm not gonna hold you. We need a live service game out you, bruh. And if you look in BioWare's tenure, I don't feel like doing it now. Look up BioWare past games. BioWare is known for making is not known for making live service games. The last live service game they made was ass and it flopped, and you turned around and asked them to make another one, even though they're creators of one of the most beloved franchises in video gaming history, which is Mass Effect. So that bewilders me. And previously, and they might pop this up, but previously he basically said this. He said to the executives, like, y'all surprised this shit undersold and that the core fan base didn't fuck with it? Yeah, because you didn't give the core fan base what they wanted. You told us to make a live service game, then midway through you saw we were struggling to make this shit live service because that's not what we do, and you said just make the game how you want to make the game and try and turn around what you got so that we could get some type of profit. Basically sunken cost fallacy, we could get something off of this. And then they gave Dragon Age the Veilguard, and people who were Dragon Age fans and just general gaming community mostly shrugged their shoulders and said, eh. Last week, EA restructured Dragon Age developer BioWare, to focus on Mass Effect 5, and they basically moved everybody over to college football because that game is a money printing machine. College football, FC Sports, FIFA, Madden, they moved people over to all of those teams because they're like, look, you're not making enough money to justify your existence within this company. But they are. The shitty borderline live service games, they're making enough money to justify their existence. Why aren't you? So that's a thing that they really want to like go over and think about pretty hard. And I not go over, but that they've been going over and thinking about pretty hard. So it's like, what do you do? Do you let them keep working on this game that's barely making money, or move them over to this other game? They chose to move a lot of people over to this other game because, and it says it right there, they got 1.5 million people to buy the game, or just about, and for them that wasn't enough. Higgin has chronicled some of Dragon Age's development challenges, blah 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 blah. Andrew, however, suggested BioWare's role-playing games, RPGs, need to have shared world features and deeper engagement alongside high-quality narratives to reach the success EA demands. So literally, if you're not reading between the lines with this statement, what he's saying is, this is the corporate way to tell somebody, I told you so, you fucking idiot. I told you how this was gonna go, and your dumbass wanted to do something else. So I don't feel bad that bad things happened to your dumbass after you did some dumb shit. I feel bad for the people affected by the dumbassery that you just committed. That's what he said in a regular nigga talking voice versus this statement in a professional tone. In order to break out beyond the core audience, games need to directly connect to the evolving demands of players who increasingly seek shared world features. You know how you do that? By making a game co-op. But no, it had to be live service, right? Who increasingly seek shared world features and deeper engagement alongside high quality narratives in this beloved category. Dragon Age had a high quality launch and was well reviewed by critics and those who played. However, it did not resonate with a broad enough audience in this highly competitive market. Let me break that down for y'all a little bit. There's a lot of games coming out. You have to give people a reason to play yours. Grand Theft Auto 5 is around the corner, and niggas that buy less than 5 games a year is sitting there rubbing their hands together, getting ready to buy that and play it for the next 10 years until the PS7 is damn near about to come out. All right? So it's a really competitive market right now. There's 100 games that people want to play, and when it comes to live service games, I don't think a lot of these companies realize that the hardest game to get somebody to play is a live service game. But the simple fact, people have spent thousands of dollars playing other live service games like Roblox and Fortnite. What is your game gonna do that takes them off of that game and puts them onto your game? I'm gonna give you a hint. The answer is usually not a goddamn thing. Dragon Age had a high quality launch and was well reviewed by critics and those who played. It was. However, it did not resonate with a broad enough audience. Most took Wilson's comments to mean if Dragon Age of Veilguard had shared world features and deeper engagement, it might have sold more copies. IGN reported a development reboot backed by EA saw Dragon Age shift from the skeleton of a multiplayer game with repeatable quests, blah 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 blah. I told y'all about that. It was supposed to be an RPG, but at the last, it was supposed to be one thing. Then EA said, oh no, it's not working out, switch off. Which is what I wish more of you niggas would do in Marvel Rivals, but I digress. Now former prominent BioWare staff are having their say on social media. Basically, they're going online saying our leadership fucking sucks. There are certainly all sorts of lessons a company could learn from a game like Veilguard. I still haven't played it, so I'm going off what other people have said. But maybe it should have been live service. Being the takeaway seems a bit short-sighted and self-serving. Gator, now creative director at Stray Gods, a role-playing musical. What the fuck? Anyway, yeah, that's what y'all should take away. Because I'm telling you, bro, I know it for a fact. A lot of these companies saw Fortnite make $1 billion and they see their niece or nephew play Roblox all the time, and they think that the key to those games is live service. No, nigga, the key to half of that fucking key is the fact that these games been around for fucking ever. Fortnite came out in 2017, all right? I say that in quotes because technically it came out earlier than that, but basically it came out in 2017. Really, it came out in like 2015 and didn't officially release till like 2021, 2022. Technically, Fortnite is like less than 3 years old because of the full launch. So it's like, dog, You not get niggas to stop playing Fortnite 9 times out of 10. Make a game that resonates with your audience. Not, oh, it should have been live service. That's how these dumbass bigwigs work. They only see dollar signs, but not why the dollar signs are there. Not that there's any shortage of that when it comes to deciding why a game doesn't do well. But the anti crowd, for instance, there are woke games that do well and woke games that do poorly, and only the ones that did poorly did so because they were woke. Says more about them than the game. Yeah, that's another thing. This game had narratives surrounding it about being woke, being not woke, but we don't listen to them niggas over there. We make fun of them and we point our finger and laugh and ridicule them on sight. Big Bro then said, Elect Evil Ass Niggas Incorporated should follow the lead of Baldur's Gate 3 developer Larian and double down on what Dragon Age did best. Basically, stop telling the creatives what to create. Okay? You know why the creators are in a position to make the big bucks? Because you let them niggas cook up, and they cooked up some fucking heat for you before. Baldur's Gate 3 is, of course, a massive hit, and while it has multiplayer co-op, it is predominantly a single-player RPG experience. This is the happy medium y'all could have had. Y'all could have made it a multiplayer. Y'all could have made it a primarily single-player game with some multiplayer co-op features and functions. Basically, pull an Elden Ring seamless co-op mod, and the shit would have been fun. It is predominantly, my advice to EA, not that they give a fuck, because they're just still going to keep funneling all their money that they get from Madden back into Madden. You have an IP that a lot of people love deeply, and at its height, sold well enough to make you happy at those times, right? Look at what it did best at the point where it sold the most. Follow Larian's lead and double down. Follow Larian's lead and double down on that. The audience is still there, just waiting for you to drop a banger that they asked for. Big Bro wasn't the only former prominent Dragon Age developer to... God damn, how much longer is this shit? Oh no, that's just the chat. Like that. Well, their chat. But, Mike, the Chief Creative Officer, so CCO, at Eternal Strands developer Yellow Brick Games and former we get his tenure. Look, I'm not a fancy CEO guy, but if someone said to me, the key to successful single player IPs is to make it a purely a multiplayer game. No, not a spin-off. Fundamentally change the DNA of what people loved about the core game to me. I'd probably quit that job or something. Damn. He said, if you say some stupid shit like that to me, I'm gonna just have to quit this position. Big Bro continued, just thinking out loud, of course, who'd be silly enough to demand something like that? Twice. Historically, blockbuster storytelling has been the primary way our industry brought beloved IP to players. The fact. And that I don't believe that changed. Yes, there is room in the space for stuff like Fortnite, Roblox, 2K, which I don't even know if that shit has a story mode anymore. Yes, there is space and room for those, along with all the story games. But it's dog, if y'all stop making the story games, there won't be no room because they won't exist. There's always going to be indie developers, but their budget and ability is going to always be limited. So it's going to be harder for indie developers to make very large and expansive games. The game's financial performance highlights the evolving industry landscape and reinforces the importance of our action to reallocate resources towards our most significant and highest potential opportunities. Stop trying to police creativity. Let the creators create. I was gonna read this. I don't really give a fuck. Something I do wanna mention is Discord now lets you quietly block people. They basically have an ignore button. So if somebody keeps sending you Discord kitten messages and you're like, man, nigga, this ain't no person, you can now hit ignore on their shit. That being said, I'm about to hop on Warhammer for a bit. My heart. You're watching this live on Twitch. You do not have to get off the Twitch stream. You just simply have to hit reload. So I put my on Warhammer in this console. I'm about to crash. Like your crash, flip that. Like your crash, flip that whip. Shot Stacks, we know you up. Shot Stacks, we know you up. How's your game not loading? My PS5 taking off. It is cold as fuck in my room, and I got the windows closed, so that's weird. And now it's starting. Oh, let me turn the volume back up. Oh, it's turned up already. Okay. I got it. Oh, there we go. All right, let's continue. I think the last time I played Warhammer, I don't think that shit saved too. I gotta go back and get that playthrough. I gotta go back and get that. I might start just leaving the playthroughs and the VODs, and then if anybody gives a fuck, they'll watch it that way. That's what I might start doing. Leave it in the VODs after the appage. Nah, I still want to be able to find my shit. I still want to be able to find big episodes when I got to specific parts of the game. Oh shit, yep. So that other episode, I will be throwing it up. Oh yeah, I got the power sword. I don't care about that. Oh, I gotta press. Oh, why did you tell me to assemble forward if you were just gonna tell me to assemble backwards? Assemble! Oh, we have to do the elevator fight. That's where we're at. Let's go! And if y'all don't see another episode before this, just know y'all didn't miss much. I was mostly sitting there quiet, locked in.
You've had bad luck with cargo elevators. That was a long time ago.
Yo, stop bringing up old shit, gang. Exactly.
You made it out,
bitch.
Which is more than
I'll spank you. Don't make me with this sword, alright? I'll make this bitch get to working you.
We have their attention, and they have ours.
What they gonna do with it?
For them.
What they gonna do? That's the type yes. That's the type bad timing I like to see. What they gonna do with my attention now that they what they gonna do with my attention now that they got it? Yeah.
Cunning little Xenos.
Yeah. I gotta shoot. I'm shooting.
Reloading.
Alright, we got him off that one.
Xenos Bill.
Mink tried it. Yeah. Put that bitch in half. Whoop, whoop. I keep forgetting. No. Oh, it's circle to dodge. It's circle to dodge. You know what? Let me change that. Controls. Type it. What? No custom buttons? The fuck? Dodge. No. What the fuck? Why was it off of type A? Zoom, heavy stance, parry, shield block, melee, usability, equipment. Oh, that's why it felt weird, because it wasn't the default. Alright. Back that ass up. Ah, shit.
Gargoyles attacking the chains.
Hey, melee, boy! Hold on.
Bastards are after the chains.
Come on, give me something. I forgot what that does. Alright, there we go. I'm tapping O. Is O not the dodge button? Oh, circle. Okay. If it's just these missions throughout the whole story, I'm not gonna lie, I might just watch a nigga play through the rest of this. Cause these shits are annoying, dog. I'm shooting it! Shut the fuck up! Nigga sound like Galacta. You better stop that vehicle! Tried it. I saw the blue line, pussy.
Ammunition depleted.
Back that ass up. Is your bitch ass still not dead? How do you survive those? Whoop. 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 Ah, damn, I should have executed it.
They harry the chains.
Where? Which ones? I'm just bucking. Oh shit, my shit too hot. I don't have any health or health bar. And I bricked. Nope. Yup, get the execution off. There we go. I just love the gameplay of this shit. Oh no. What the? Yep. Okay, I'm going back to this bolt. I don't know how the fuck I got health just now. Oh, yes. Yes. I need that.
This will serve me well.
Come on, please back up. Back that ass up. You a fine motherfucker, going back your ass up. Nigga just started humping me on the side. Hey, what bullshit is that? What? Oh yeah, we gotta get that off now. Blizzard shall not make a dime off of Saber Interactive property. Hell no. Get that shit out. Yeah, Tracer, ew. Highly fuckable character designs, ew. Alright, where's the guns at? No. Rifle. Where's the handguns?
A fine gift from the forge.
Alright. Hey, watch your left, Brody. Oh, I was about to say, because I was looking to execute the small one, but I got the big one. Let's go. I got the BBC elimination.
Loading fresh magazine.
Oh, what the fuck? There's paints in this game?
Target marked. Engage.
What's going on? Oh!
Not today, see no scum.
Oh, where? From where? Oh, we done. I'm sitting here kerfuffled. These niggas over here look, yo, bro. What the fuck was that? Oh wait, actually, let me get some grenades before I leave. Ammo. Okay, we got some ammo with some grenades. Alright, generic grenades. And let's get to cracking. Can't wait to find more Xeno scum to kill, but I'm trying to watch me a cutscene. God damn. This facility in 2020.
Getting through that door.
Says who?
Checking. One floor down. Let's go.
Really? We rode the elevator all the way up here just to go down. Wait, are we just gonna jump? Oh. No, we're gonna walk. Goddamn silly human boom.
On Nozick's Thunderhawk. Imura.
What that mean?
Speak it, brother.
Exactly.
The words of the arch enemy hold dangerous power.
Exactly. We don't say what them niggas say.
Data that may be relevant.
Have you ever faced
Yeah.
an enemy, Sergeant?
Damn, he said you don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Then I suggest you listen to your brother.
Damn. He said if you don't know what the fuck you talking about, stop talking about it.
Here. I hope we do. I wish to have words with those traitors.
Exactly.
Blood rage
Oh, wait.
at the thought of them.
They'll be
Exactly.
hatred
Yeah, I'll be counting on it.
against you.
Exactly.
Brothers,
Make sure you harness that shit and use it properly. Know what I'm saying? If you're gonna use your hatred, Kendrick. Go out like Kendrick.
creatures
Nigga took no L.
How far to the cogitator?
with no direct route.
It don't matter. I'm gonna punch these niggas until I find it. Oh, they around the corner. I wanna see them. Come here, I want some problems. What you doing up there?
They're plotting something.
Yeah, exactly. They doing something. Cause hey, never underestimate your tournament.
Then what guides them?
A worthy adversary.
Exactly.
Plague, staining worlds with their very presence.
Fucking tyranny and scum. What? I was about to say what would be a slur for aliens, but I don't want to open up that. I don't want to see none of the worms in that can release.
Access terminal.
What? I look for access terminal. I'll reset the system, gangster. How do I reset the system, gangster? I woke up to this computer and press square. I thought it was gonna be like a miniature puzzle. Oh.
Power's down. Must be the reset. Listen. They're in the walls.
Yeah, come here.
Bolters.
Nah, I got this sword ready.
They're coming. Watch your back.
Nah, they better watch theirs. You gonna make it light in here. I'm gonna make some light in this bitch. Ah, yeah, the fluorescence in your blood. You like that? Back up off me. I feel like Lay's loaf. Ah, look at that. Look at all that health being generated. Whoa, yeah. Back up off me. Oh, look at that. Look at that. The spark of the blade. The spark of the blade guided by the one and only Emperor. That's all I need. Yeah, I don't forget. The fuck? Where did you go, buddy? I want to have a conversation with you real quick. Come here. I pressed parry. I forgot. Parries in this game are awkward. You think I can't tear you apart in the dark? Yeah, don't try that. Don't try and double back on me. You think you smart, but you not.
Power's back. Proceed through the door.
Oh, I thought I had to hit the button again or something. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Always check your 12.
Here,
You
brothers.
never know when you may need backup. I need backup! All the brethren are on the platform? Why did it take so long for me to... Bro, every damn thing I press the same 3 buttons.
Expect heavy resistance.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
Our objective.
Our objective
Exactly.
is no concern to them. Their only wish is to kill us.
That's my wish too. We got similar wishes. We can link up and have fun. Come on. Your goal is to kill me, my goal is to kill you. Let's see who do it first. Let's make it a competition. Let's see who go up on the school pool more. Who going up on the school pool more? What the fuck? Why do they have this casino wheel in the middle of the church? Isn't gambling a sin? That looks weird. Anyway, where the fight at?
A carnifex!
A carnivore? What?
Do not get caught when it charges at you.
Whoop! Whoop!
Vile beast!
Whoop! Yeah, help me with that game. Whoop! I keep forgetting that the dodges in this game are slower.
Have to reload!
Whoop! I'm learning. Stick and move. Whoop! Whoop! I don't think it hit me that second time.
Need to reload.
Where that bitch at? Yeah, stay in that corner right there. Yeah, stay over there. Ooh, what gun is this? How do I check my loadout? Yep, bomb that bitch. Oh, he doing it back. He said he shoot too. Ah.
Frag grenade the floor.
Whoop. Never that. Yep, two of them things. Two of them things, yes sir. You know I had to double it. Gra, gra, gra.
Reload.
Yup. Whoop. Oh, you tried me with the baby Tyranids. Yeah, oh my, I still got hit by that. Ooh. Dodge, Mason. Sensitivity in this game is weird as fuck.
Reloading weapon.
Whoop. I tried to get that execute off. Ah! Stop targeting me! This is not fair. Oh, I got lock on. That's why it feels weird to dodge. Come on. Whoop. What the fuck? I don't know how I did that. Oh my god! Yo, what the fuck? There's two other people in the room. Get one of them. No, I keep fucking. Can y'all shoot some? Yo, he's only on me.
Need help.
I need backup. I really need backup. Oh my god, he is spanking that nigga across the room. Pick me up, bro. Thank you. Do something. Damn. I need backup.
On the track. My weapon is empty. Throwing frag grenade.
Yep.
Reload.
Yep. Hit that bitch with another one. Ah. Oh, he just said World Star. Come here. Let me show you something. Oh, one crab legs. Ah, let me get some. Yeah, sit down. You ain't going nowhere. Oh, look at that. Ah, just to be sure.
I thought a beast of that stature would offer more sport.
It was outnumbered. I once faced a Carnifex alone, but nothing but a bolt pistol. That was sport.
Well, I am glad to share in the glory of...
Damn, he said that jumped. He said this kill don't count. We jumped his ass. Nah, I felt that. Bro, where was the other ammo boxes in this room? I didn't need more ammo for this gun. I emptied that clip several times on this bit. No ammo. There we go.
Restocking. Changing magazine.
Yep. Nah, I don't want that. What are these? Crack?
Grabbing.
Or could I take 2 cracks? I like that. I don't know what difficulty I got this game on, but it doesn't matter. We ball. Fuck it. Are these all just regular ammo boxes? Oh, fuck it. Yes. Let's max out the ammunition. What a dipshit.
The center is intact. Can we
Exactly, that's all that matters.
from another system?
Apparently not.
Yeah,
So nothing.
exactly. So shut the fuck up and lock in. Do 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 lolly sugar pop days. Lolly sugar pop, lolly sugar pop, lolly sugar pop days.
Research could
God damn.
such a waste of human life.
Exactly.
Surprise me.
Niggas could have been turned into super soldiers.
Simply make monsters of themselves.
Nope. Or cracks. I can only carry 2 cracks at a time. Shoot. Well, actually, technically, you're carrying a crack at all times. What the fuck? That didn't count?
Using crack grenade. My armor is breached.
Yup. Get that execute off. Chain it into the execute. Ooh. Come here. Jump him. World Star. World Star. We on that ass. We on that ass. Don't swing at me. Because I'll swing at you harder. Alright, let's go. We out. I got low health like always. I'm not gonna lie. I probably got this shit on easy and this game stay whooping my ass. At all times, I gotta sit forth and lock in. At all times. Come on, let's interact with this community terminal.
Door function inoperable. Adjust pathing.
Xenos, they have us boxed in.
Ooh.
They will soon regret.
Oh yeah. They think I'm trapped in here with Ooh, they think I'm trapped in here with them, but they trapped in here with me. Come here, bitch. Bitch Annie. Bitch Annie, fuck Annie. Come here, let me get this.
Target destroyed.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, let me get one of those. Let me get both of those. I baseball bat that bitch ass into the ear. Come on, where we going?
Corridor cleared for transit. Advanced by the Omnissiah's will.
Access restored. How the fuck you lost it? You connected directly to the door and you lose access to it? Oh my god, all digital future is really hell for real. Shit's a hellscape. Looks like where Tyrannid scum live. Hurry your slow asses up.
I will not falter while I still draw breath.
Facts, I felt that.
Maybe they've been and gone.
Maybe
Nah, I don't believe that.
Stick to what you know, brother.
Exactly, don't start speculating.
the data, as I am taught to do by the Codex Astartes.
No, you're making inferences, bitch ass nigga. I know, I've been here before, you haven't. Bitchy, fucky, needy, dirty,
A Vulcan reactor, still running. Let's hope the machine spirit has it under control.
I don't know what none of that shit means.
We'll disable it once we have the data.
I guess. Hey, look, I just want to beat up Tyrannid scum. I don't even know what the fuck y'all talking about for real. Y'all talking about moving data and shit like that. Like, bro, only time I move data is when I cycle videos in and out of my porn folder rotation. I don't really fuck is going. Sorry for real. Like, I know, but I know there's also a lot of deeper stuff to understand. Magically takes off helmets for cutscene. Straight to the machine spirit. How my frame rate dropping? Whoosh. What the f? That seems dangerous.
Ultramarine, second company.
Enter your command.
Locate Marius Luz.
Access denied.
Oh nah, they got you locked out the system.
Access rights granted. Establishing locus.
So I gotta give you a heroin needle for you to give me what I asked for politely? Bitch ass nigga.
Those are elevated.
I'll box for a Thunderhawk.
What? Open file Project Aurora.
Register intention and requisition.
Open the file.
Bitch. Asking me all these dumbass shit why I intend to look at it. Don't matter, I intend to look at it, so show it to me, gang. Respectfully. Lagoon reconstruction.
Open file reconstruction.
Brother, those are classified.
Yeah, okay. Then you look the other way while I read them.
No. It was destroyed.
Gaia?
Mechanicus fools.
I don't know why, but it's
Mission of artifact.
going in my right now, bro. Damn, they set the reactor to blow up.
Volkite reactor unstable. Meltdown imminent.
I swear to God, if this is a time trial to run out.
Collapse onto the city beneath us.
How the Tyranids jumping into it? They're stupid scum.
Get them off the core.
Oh my God. Another DTC computer. I mean, that's a computer. DTC mission.
Reactor. We must shut it down before they destabilize it further.
Machine spirit, power down the reactor.
Non-compliant.
Yeah, I was about to say, hell no.
Circuits are fused. Manual override required.
Oh, nope. I have to go this way.
Explain.
Emergency disengagement mechanisms are located on the reactor platform.
Clear a path to those controls.
I went down there. Oh, God. Tyranid scum. Let me show you something. That's based on the Earth sport we have called baseball. But actually, I don't know if they know it's an Earth sport. It's been thousands and millions and hundreds of years in the future story. We jumping down? Ugh. Nope. Deployable. Yeah, just split his biscuit open. Yeah, don't take my execution, buddy. Don't take my execution, buddy. Another one bites the dust. Meh, meh, meh. Another one bites the dust. And another one bites, and your mother's son bites. Alright. We came down here to press 3 buttons. Oh, one this time. Oh, not even a button, just a lever. The most inferior type of button. And another one bust, and another one bust. And that's it.
Keep them off that reactor.
So, like, you didn't see all the Tyranid scum coming in from the other side? Like, you didn't realize it was two
Reloading weapon.
entrances where Tyranid scum can come in? Drop down. Drop down. I want the big one. I want the big one. Ah! Yes.
Taking damage. Eliminate this scourge.
What the fuck? Like, yo, what the fuck do they think I'll be doing? Come on. Get that. Ah! Rip his stomach apart. Exactly, go to sleep. Yo, I'm suddenly playing a TDM game. Oh, what the? Oh, back. Whoa, yeah, tried it.
They never learn.
Come on. Back up off me. Come on, I played Orcs Must Die. Hours of rock skin kill. You thought, bitch. Hours of rock skin killing have prepared me for this. Alright, we gotta turn off everything.
To the next console. Make haste.
I bet. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, I'm going. Oh, I wasn't going the wrong way. They said go to a different outpost and I don't know, bro.
Stand by.
They about to shoot that bitch at the roof?
How many pylons remain engaged?
One Volkite pylon maintains the reactor.
So that's it. So once we cut this off, GG's.
Circuits. Manual intervention required.
Didn't I just do that?
They are making another push. Intercept.
Alright. Are there any grandies over here? Alright. One right there. Got one of them bitches right there. Another one of them bitches right there. I thought there was another grenade box over here somewhere.
Reloading.
Oh, I'm starting to notice a pattern in where are you, bitch ass?
The beast craves death, brother.
We shall oblige!
Alright. Can you finish a reload, boy? Damn. Look, yeah, look, I saw that bitch coming from miles and miles away. Yo! Can I shoot at this damn snipper? What if I could have deflected the bullet back? Yo! Come on, please fight something. Fight something. Alright. Is he unshootable or something? Like. Yo, oh, I'm getting hit by this green shit.
If they hit the reactor again, it's on.
Bro, if they hit the reactor again, I'm cutting this shit off. Cause I'm not gonna lie, these fucking DTCs are making me mad. The online for this game is fucking fire though. But these DTCs definitely are a turn off. How the fuck?
Reload.
Every time I fucking move. Can I shoot, please?
Will not falter while I still draw breath.
I'm not gonna lie, it never stops being satisfying seeing that. That shit kills me. I'm done for the day. I swear upon my honor.
Special tactics. My armor is breached. Now you shall know fear!
What the fuck is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where's the shit that was shooting me?
Approaching critical failure. Meltdown imminent. Disengage remaining pylon to complete shutdown sequence.
Oh, we made it? Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at?
Those controls, now!
Thank God I made it. I don't really know how. Oh, wait. This one. That part right there was putting me to sleep. I'm not gonna lie, I was dozing off real life.
Jettisoned. Reaction has entered entropic decay.
Let's go!
Who's the last of them?
Facts! Hopefully this mission is over.
Set the awakened. No essential systems returning to hibernation.
No sign of Tyranids. A
Scum.
eye core is enough.
We
Exactly.
have what we came for. Move to the extraction zone.
It feels like an extraction shooter. Please don't make me manually run. Hey, that's the end of the mission. And therefore, it'll be the end of the stream. Ooh, amazing bitch ass nigga. I just thought about it. I still gotta be until tomorrow on stream too. That's what we'll do for the rest of the week until fuck, what's his name? Till Shitty Rain comes out. Hey, I got a trophy. I'm what? I don't know what the fuck that shit says. I'm in the 11%. Let's go. But that means 89% of people who played this game didn't get this far in the game. Honestly, I see why. Them fucking defend missions. Not gonna lie, like conceptually, they're kind of boring. Game. Like after the first couple times, if you're doing it by yourself, it's like,
Those Mechanicus files.
A record of extreme foolishness.
right. Quick title screen, and that is peace for the night. Bye Twitch and bye.